Let's meet your home team. Starting at point, number 0, Drew McDaniels. At small forward, number 43, Elliot Fisher. Starting at center, number 15. Number 15. At the other guard position, number 3. Jonas, number 3. The other forward, number 41. Cliff Braxton.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Davis against McDaniels. Mitchell, a screen on McDaniels. Deflected. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Davis. Pass to Mitchell. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Monroe. Back to Davis. 11 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Check by Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Come get it, come get it.
They set the pick. Pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Nails it from 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot. Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
To the wing, right side. Now Davis. Mitchell, a screen on McDaniels. Davis from long range. And Fisher pulls it down.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And there's the screen. Misses the 3.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Davis. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fisher. No good. A bit long that time.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Bender. McDaniels covering. To the wing on the left. Here's Monroe. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
Don't worry.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Bender. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Monroe.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
McDaniels from long range. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
A 3 from the inbound. That shot off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Monroe. In transition, here they come. Here's Fisher. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Get there.
Pass to Monroe. Will it go? Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Outside McDaniels. Here's Fisher. Launches it. Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Monroe. McDaniels covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Monroe. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels from long range. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Wing shot on the way. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
From deep. On target from range. McDaniels got 9 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Pass to Fisher. Down low. They swipe it. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bender. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one is off. Here's Fisher. Left side McDaniels. From deep. That shot, no good. Pass to Monroe. From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Up by 15. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
From downtown, Monroe grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right side Mitchell. Pass to Monroe. 11 feet out, and he knocks the jumper down. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Right wing takes the three. Monroe grabs the miss, shooting 40% so far in this one. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. Give him 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Catchings. To the middle. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
On the take, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Right side, Mitchell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Catchings. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the left wing. Puts up a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Monroe. Pass to Mitchell. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Jay. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Monroe. To the right side. Top of the key. And they pick up 2. He has 6.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Catchings. Puts it up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Jay. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Fires for 3. Monroe grabs the miss. Gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
There you go, fans. That was your Dancers.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got 12.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They got to get up into the shooters here.
Come to me, come to me.
There's a screen. He's off on that one. Gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Bender. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. McDaniels covering. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Bender. .11 left to play in the first half of basketball. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. They need this. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's in there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
35 seconds left in the second. Offline with a 3. Shooting 61% for the game. Knocking him down. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go, and they recover it. And that concludes the first half.
Second quarter.